Hey y'all, it's been a while, huh? Let's get into another hair video. All right, y'all, it has been... Why does my hair look pink? Oh my gosh.
I see you look good out on makeup, no lashes, even better when you wake up. I see the look on your face.
All right, y'all, it's your girl Jazz, and we are back with another video. And I just wanted to do a dedicated video to my locks, to my hair, especially because I'm doing something fun with my hair. I am changing the color, so we're gonna go from red with all of this faded yucky ends, and we are gonna go to like a cutesy honey blonde. Oh, honey blonde right here. So if y'all want to see how I transition my hair and just do lock maintenance on my hair before getting it professionally done like later on, then keep on watching. All right, y'all, welcome back to my channel. As I stated, this video is going to be dedicated to just locks. Of course, y'all do know, if you guys aren't new here, I do handbag reviews. I do fashion related content. I do series called Why I'm Not Buying It, where I go through the mall and do walkthroughs and all of that stuff. I do weekend vlogs. I do a little bit of everything. I don't like to put myself in one type of box, but I will say that I do fashion and I do weekly lifestyle vlogs. So if that seems like something you're interested in, keep on watching, subscribe. But like I said, this video today is dedicated to my locks, my hair. So a little bit about me and my lock journey. If you are new here, I have had my locks since 2018 in August, and we are now here in May 2025. So that is 7 years. 7 years, y'all. I had my locks, and they are like definitely back length. Yeah, right here. So I'll say lower back length. Hopefully y'all can see it at this angle. But yeah, y'all. So I've had different colors. So I've had red before. I had like blonde, well, honey blonde, not really like platinum blonde. And then I also had like ginger. So now I kind of want to go back to my blonde phase. I'm kind of tired of the red. I feel like with the red, it's so much maintenance. It fades, it bleeds. It hasn't bled a lot, but I mean, red does bleed. And it's just like, I want something different. So the hair color that I always tend to use is from the brand Cream of Nature. And hopefully I only need these 3 kits, because I do have like it's a 2-pack with 3 in it that I picked up from Amazon. So this is another pack. Hopefully I don't have to use it, but see, it is that color honey blonde. And I'm not doing my roots. I'm trying to stop dyeing my roots and just like, let my hair flourish on its own. But hopefully, do I have some gloves in here? Yes, okay. So we got gloves. So yeah, I'm thinking hopefully these 3 kits do it for me. I do like to mix them, of course, first in the bottle, like follow the instructions with like the developer and then the hair color. Like mix them together, shake it up. What is this? Oh, this is conditioner. And then I'm going to use my purple conditioner though and shampoo. I should have some more of that from when I was blonde before. But y'all, I haven't been fully blonde in like a year, because the last time I was blonde, that was, I believe, February 2024. Then for my birthday, I did add like red highlights to it. So it was like honey blonde and red. I'll probably post a picture on the side just so y'all can see. But yeah, y'all, so now we are going back to honey blonde. Like I'm ready. Like I'm ready for this red to be gone. We are in the spring, summertime, and I'm just ready for the vibes. Like I'm ready. And then after, I feel like for the fall, we're gonna do some ginger. Like got to. So I feel like ginger is honestly like my favorite hair color. But okay, let me prep everything. So the color, so this is the hair color. So right here, I'm just gonna pour this into the developer and then shake that up. And I'm gonna do it 3 times, of course. And then I'm going to put the gloves on, and then, we're going to get into business with working our way through. Usually I do have my twin help me. He was supposed to over the weekend, but we just had so much going on this past Mother's Day weekend, like I was just like, it's okay. I know how to color my own hair. I done did it before. I'm not new to coloring my hair at all. So right now I'm just shaking it up. And I gotta do this 2 more times. So I'm gonna let that sit while I get the other one ready. And I'm so grateful that they include like the gloves in each kit, because then I could save the gloves, you know, for another time I need my hair done or colored. Like if I do want to add red, or I do have pink. I was gonna do pink for the summer, but I said nah, I'm gonna just wait. But I was definitely gonna do pink. Do I have it up here? Yep, this is pink blush. So this is the color I was gonna do, but I said no, we're not doing that. So blonde it is. I'm sticking to that. So all right, next step, I'm just gonna mix it up so I can see. Plays music here. So I'm looking at the box and I feel like my hair, oh, I could show y'all on this box actually. I feel like my hair is probably like that medium brown, especially because it's pink. So I'm hoping that it does take well and then give me like that honey blonde color right there. I would love to have that color, because then I feel like when it's time to transition into the fall, when I want to do the ginger, I feel like that will be easy to just get like, you know, like the copper ginger color from Adore and just cover it. But that's what I'm hoping, because I'm ready for this red to go. Like I'm tired of it. So I'm just shaking everything up, and I'm hoping these 3 bottles is enough, because my hair did grow a lot. So I mean, if it's not, I do have the other bottles that I can use, but I'm hoping like 3 is good enough, especially since I'm not doing my roots, like none of my new growth. So look at all this new growth, y'all. It's probably been a year, I'll say, of new growth. So that's what's up. And of course, don't mind the roots of my hair. I did like a fake quick retwist on my hair. But now what I do next is, for the prep, I'm going to put petroleum jelly all around my edges, because I don't need to be bleeding. But really, that's only when you got red hair, I feel like, because this don't really, when you're trying to do blonde, I guess. And it's like, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not even doing my edges. So like, I'm not doing my roots. So do I really gotta do this part? Like if I was doing my edges, then yeah, but I ain't touching my edges. My edges be looking so good though. So good. But yeah, I'm excited. And then I'll probably do like how I retwist my hair in another, no, it'll be in this video. It'll just be like another day. Like I'm not doing everything all at once. Because what I plan to do is, I don't know why I'm doing the back, to be honest, because I'm not doing my roots, but I already started. So then I gotta get a towel. But yeah, I plan on doing my hair, washing it, and then going for my 3-mile walk and letting my hair like air dry. And it is pretty overcast because it's been rainy. Like that's the thing, when summer's coming, it is definitely like a lot of rain. But I'll use this towel, because why not? And I feel like when you're doing blonde, like it's just less of a mess. Like red with the red dye, like, ugh, it just be too much. Too much. But yeah, I'm hoping this comes out good, because I'm trying to think the last time I did red and then went to blonde. I feel like it's been a minute, but I'm excited, especially with my hair at this length. I want to see, but I'm gonna start putting it in this mixing bowl right here, And I'm gonna mix it with this, put my gloves on, and then we're gonna start working our way through. So I'm probably gonna be quiet because more than likely I'm gonna put on a YouTube video just to keep me busy and entertained, because I don't want to be talking to y'all the whole time. And I don't want to make the video so long. Like at the end of the day, all you gotta do is see me working it through my hair and making sure that it turned the color. And then I'm gonna wash my hair. And then the next day we're gonna do the retwist and all that stuff. So don't want to make this video too long, y'all, but let me find a video that I want to watch.
Wanna do is gas me. How we end up in the backseat, just trying to get to the bag. We on the same page, you the same way. Only keep the fam around me, so let me know what it's gonna be. I don't plan on getting no sleep while we doing nothing, moving too fast. Candy paint with the windows all black, seats creme brulee. What they gon' say? With the top down, screaming money, anything. We up till 6 in the morning. When the sunrise, we'll be on it. Oh, I got 5, you know so live. Tell me when to go, baby, when we gon' slide, baby, when we gon' slide. Yeah. Up all night, baby, when we gon' slide. Oh, hey, hey, baby, when we gon' slide, 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 slide. I don't care if we on a run, nothing matters when we one-on-one. Looking at us cause we going dumb. We on the same wave, you the same way. You know I'll be down if it's with you. Where we going, baby, what's the move? We should take a trip up to the moon. Get a room, doing nothing, moving too fast. Candy paint with the windows all black, seats creme brulee. What they gon' say? With the top down, screaming money, anything. We up till 6 in the morning. When the sunrise, we'll be on it. Oh, I got 5, you know so live. Tell me when to go, baby, when we gon' slide, baby, when we gon' slide. Up all night, baby, when we gon' slide. Hey, up all night, baby, when we gon' slide. Up all night, baby, when we gon' slide.
I need a vacation. I need my apron. Booty all out cooking bacon. Orange juice and case we drinking. I only come out when the stars out. I'm on a mission, but we fall out. The city talking with a large mouth. Yeah, they after the boy like Fallout. Drop it, give me 50, girl. Drop it, give me 50. You can slide with me, but you be tripping when you miss it.
All right, y'all. So I'm hoping that I got enough everywhere and all the red is gone. I'm hoping. So I'm gonna cover it up and let it sit for 30 minutes. But I'm hoping I got all the red, like, I'm hoping I do, because I want this out. But yeah, so I'm gonna cover it up and I will see y'all in like 30 minutes. All right, y'all, it has been, why does my hair look pink? Oh my gosh. It has been 25 minutes. My hair is warm. Child, what color? What color is this? What color is this? Bro, it's like the pink just stripped. Am I gonna have to put this pink back in my hair? Yellow blonde where? And my hair feels so warm. Ugh. It is so warm. All right, y'all. This is part 2. A couple of days later, we're gonna get this hair out of red. Red is so hard to get rid of. I hope y'all are still sticking with me because I know in the beginning it was like, oh, I'm thinking I'm gonna see a hair tutorial and everything's gonna go well. Sometimes that don't be the case. Everything don't go well. That's just life. But it's hard for me to get rid of the red, so I decided to just do orange and mix it with ginger. So these are the 2 colors I picked up from the door. I returned the other 2. It was like pink blush and raspberry twist, because I'm like, I don't even want to play with shades of red and pink. I want ginger. Like, that's the goal, to get to ginger. So I'm hoping by the fall of this year I will be able to get ginger, because I already colored my hair once for the year. I'm not trying to do it again. And I already told myself I'm not coloring my roots anymore. Like, I want it to be an ombre effect. I always want my roots to be dark. Before, it was a time where I did used to, like, you know, having the blonde roots, and it looked good, like, I'm not gonna lie. But now I'm just at the point where it's like, no, like, I'm not playing with my roots. What am I looking for? The box that has, I'm looking for, where's the box that had the extra gloves? Oh, right here, from the other episode. So yeah, like I said, not the other episode, I'm gonna put this all in one video. But I wanted to talk briefly about sinners and my take on it, especially like from a Christian standpoint, because I don't feel like a lot of people talked, or I felt like I got the message differently. And like I said, I'm Christian and I believe in Jesus Christ. And like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, when I first seen the trailer of the movie, I was at the movies with my boyfriend and I was like, oh no, like, this is too dark. Like, I don't want to see this. Like, Michael B. Jordan, I don't know what you got going on. It's weird. I'm not here for it. Like, because the trailer was just like weird in itself, like with the crawling on the ground, you know, whenever they be doing all that crawling and all that stuff, you know, it's basically demons in you. And what I took from the movie is that it's a lot of stuff that I took. I know it had a whole bunch of symbolism in it and stuff like that, but of course the main thing was, like, you know, the music that you listen to, it can stir up, you know, the devil and demons. Let's just face it. The devil was like the angel of music, so that's how he gets a lot of people in the industry, unfortunately. It's like, no matter how talented you are and how innocent you are, just like Sammy, it's like, you're going to, when it comes to music and the industry, that's why you have to be so important with what we listen to, what we hear, all that stuff. It's like, you're going to attract demonic spirits because it sounds so good. Like, it stirs up. And like, that's literally when the movie, that's one thing that annoyed me in the movie. The scene where they were playing the music and going through the different cultures, like, I appreciate that scene for what it was, because it did take you through, you know, music, how it has evolved. And, you know, Black people are part of everything. Like, they were involved with the hip hop, of course, with the rock and roll, with the jazz, with the twerking, the rapping, you know, all of that stuff. So I appreciate, you know, it for what it was. But that part of the movie was just so loud to me. Like, I was like, why is this part so loud? Like, I feel it, I get it, but why is this part of the movie so loud? And I feel like they did that intentionally to, like, get to, like, you know, our inner spirits as we're watching it and stuff like that. Because I started getting irritated. I was like, yeah, that's a good scene, but this music don't have to be this loud. And the music was so loud and powerful as they were playing it, that them zombies, not zombies, the vampires, they were like, it's like they could see through the building. Y'all remember, like, it's literally like it started with Sammy singing, and then like the roof started. I'm trying not to make a mess. The roof started to fall from the sky or whatever. So of course that's not really symbolizing, but it's just like the music was getting out of just the little vibe that they were having, because now you're attracting people that aren't inside of your circle anymore, or inside of your beliefs and values anymore, and that happened to be the vampires. And I feel like the vampire is definitely a symbol of the devil, basically. And I remember growing up when I was younger, I used to be so scared of, hearing about the devil and all of this stuff. But I'm like, as you grow in your Christianity, God has so much power. It's like you don't even get shaken up over stuff like that. But like, I used to be scared, like hearing stories of just giving him all that power that he don't have, honestly. And just seeing those vampires out of there, like they were so attracted to it, I'm like, this is just how it be when it comes to the music industry. And like, honestly, a lot of music that I used to listen to, I hardly even listen to music anymore. Even when I go for my walks, now I've been going for my walks and I'm on the phone, I'm watching my Purse Sisters on YouTube, I'm listening to podcasts, I'm in a book club, so I'm listening to that. So it's just like, I'm not even listening to like certain music, don't even, it don't even hype me up anymore. It don't do it for me anymore, because I know that at the end of the day, what am I listening to? What is that attracting, And some of these people that's in this industry, they are like lost souls now. And I can't relate to that, because my soul is my everything, like, so yeah, like it was just like an enlightenment moment for me, I guess. But like, I know a lot of people, we're talking about like, the Irishman and all that stuff. But for me, the main thing I took from the movie was, and y'all, I'm just here mixing up the two colors. I'm going to see how it does with just these two before I add the other two bottles. I did one of each. One is the Orange Blaze, and then the other is Ginger. And I'm really hoping that this gives me a fire color, but we're going to see together. But yeah, all in all, what I took from it is with that movie, and then you have to remember that movie, it was literally only one night. It was meant to be one night of vibes, basically. One night to like, get it right. And what I got from it is the darkness came, but joy came in the morning. The sun shined. And it just shows that even in the darkness that we go through, joy comes in the morning. God is always going to come, always going to be around. Like them vampires, when it came to that sunlight, they thrived in the nighttime. You have your little fun. People, if they invite you in the house, like, that's another thing. If I was in that movie, it's just like, when I think it to real life, it's like, anybody that was acting funny and like, oh no, I'm gonna go outside and see what's going on. Okay, go outside, but you're not coming back in here. I'm not inviting none of those spirits into the house. Ain't no what if ands or no, because in the movie they were basically saying like, you got to invite them in. Like they were like, oh yeah, can I come in? It's just like, you was just in here 10 minutes ago. You just went to use the bathroom. Why are you asking me to come inside my house now? Who are you? So it's like, of course, with a movie, eventually, I think the lady, her name was Grace, she had to say, like, come in, and they ended up fighting. But, like, if that was a real life thing, it's like, stay out there. You're not welcome here. And when that sun come and y'all fry up, that's y'all business, because joy comes in the morning. Every morning. Amen? Amen. But, so yeah, that, like, when I seen that, that part where, the sun was peaking and then, everybody was getting all nervous and whatnot, I'm like, yeah, because y'all are not bigger than God. Like, y'all are not more powerful than, the Almighty. And they was nervous about that. And then the other thing that got me where I was like, dang, this movie is deep, is because when the vampire was trying to baptized Sammy, almost talking about, oh, we'll make so much music together, we'll have so much fun. And then Sammy also went into, all right, let me call out to God, let me take it back to my roots, you know, let me all the stuff that I remember, let's go do the Lord's Prayer. When that devil started saying the Lord's Prayer, I said, yep. You don't think the devil knows all this stuff about God and how great he is, and he mimics all of that stuff to try and trick you. So yes, he knew all of that, but it's like, at the end of the day, what's so amazing about God is he's going to give you a chance, a choice. You're either going to sing for God, where what Sammy could have done, you know, stay in the church, or you're going to go right along. But the devil is going to try to stoop to that level of where you are and say, yeah, I got you, I can relate. No, he wants to kill, steal, and destroy you. It's no good that he wants to do. But he gonna like, oh yeah, I know, you know, like try to make it as relatable as he is, even when it comes to Christianity. But you gotta know, you gotta have that discernment. And that's one thing I always prayed for. I remember I was in college, it was probably like my sophomore year. I was just so into, okay, I need some wisdom. I'm out here on my own. You know, of course, majority of my family and friends is back home. I'm here making new connections with people. I need to be protected. I need to know. I need to get back to my roots of how I was raised in the church and stuff like that. And, you know, that's one thing I always pray for, wisdom and discernment. And I believe that is the reason how I have made it this far in life. And yeah, back to the movie. It's just like, at the end of the day, it's reality. God is going to give you a choice. Sammy had a choice, and we see what he done with that choice, and that's his business. Like, at the end of the day, that's his business. We all have a choice. But it was definitely, it was a good movie. I don't think I need to see it again to understand it. I know I was like listening to some deep dives of what people were talking about. And like there was points that I was like, okay, yeah, I remember that. Like I see the symbolism, da 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 da. But for me as a Christian, I just took a different like viewpoint of it. And I'm sure it's different compared, like it is different compared to other people that I've heard, you know, went viral. We're talking about their deep dives and all of it. They more so made it about like the history, you know, African culture, all that stuff. And I get that part too. But what I took from it is joy comes in the morning. No one, like, God gives you a choice. So it's up to you. As a Christian, what are you gonna do? And then also there was, you know, it was some real points in the movie where like when, you know, Sammy did come back to the church and his dad was like, put it down, leave it, da da da. And it's just like, just come to me, like, is everything okay? Like, and I get how it could be, you know, the church can be very judgmental and stuff like that. But my thing is, have that relationship with God for yourself. Like, especially if you are like, you know, new on your spiritual journey, have it for yourself. That's the main thing. All right, y'all, let's see how this goes. I'm about to start doing it. But overall, like I said, it was a good movie, but I don't need to see it again. Child, why do I feel kind of nervous about how this is going to come out? I don't know. But we going to see. I just want the red out. We're gonna see. But yeah, let's get into this color. Because like I said, by the fall vibes, I want my hair to be ginger. And I do miss the blonde too. I'm trying to see how I'm gonna do this, because of course we're supposed to do this while our hair is dry and then wash it out. But yeah, I kind of should have had a YouTube video ready and open, because I think I'm gonna do a montage or whatever, have some music playing. Well, good thing I'm washing these, what is it called? See, it got on my pants. I was saying, good thing I'm washing these, dang, what is it called? Rugs. These bathroom rugs. Y'all, is it looking orange? That's the thing. Red be so hard. They said red is basically like black, and they ain't lie. The red be fire, but once it starts to fade and you just don't want to maintain the color anymore and getting it out, it'd be so hard. Like, and I know the only way that I'm gonna really get it out is when I put that bleach in. That like 30, I think it's a number 30 developer or whatever. And that's like when my hair, when I go blonde, like that honey blonde. But I didn't, the colors that I got when I did the first part of the video, that was honey blonde. I should have got like I think a platinum blonde. I usually mix 2 honey blonde and 2 platinum because it comes with like that powder, that bleaching powder, and that's what lifts the hair color. That would have got that red out, but of course I didn't go that route. But we gonna see, child, what color.
Your mom and daddy, like at home, like how it was. And then I feel like some people are naturally funny.
This still feels red.
Inspired by the internet. It's like, I don't want to put that side up.
I think a lot of people too, their
Still
funny is
looks red.
mimicking what other people do.
Yeah.
Or making fun of people all the time.
Yeah.
I don't think that's funny either. I think if you have to make fun of people all the time, you're not really.
So how do y'all
Hey Siri.
Because me and my friend was talking about this.
At least I got to touch up my hair though, so another fail. Is it? I don't know.
Made you want to just say that? Like, what do you expect after you say that? Do you feel like, wow?
Great.
I'm just saying anything. It's just like, you just click on pages that's like, wow, this is where I can, like, it's like.
Yeah, I think a lot of times, it'd be a lot of women in our comments that be talking crazy about us, but they, was for me, like.
So,
okay, it's definitely giving Auburn.
My boy was arguing about something.
It's definitely giving Auburn.
Over here, and I want
So.
y'all opinion, but I want y'all to think as he said it.
Okay.
Like,
Not
like,
really
I
a
don't know what y'all
fail.
think about this. And
Okay.
Martin, come over here, 'cause he-
Yeah.
yeah,
Y'all, what color is this? Anyways, I'm gonna rinse it out and then we are going to retwist at least the top of my hair. That's the plan. Because I'm ready to sit down and just retwist my hair and look halfway decent for this work week. I gotta hold out 2 more weeks until I get it professionally done. So yeah, let me go rinse this out. And then look at this color. Like, girl, you did not do what I wanted you to do. Not the train. That's too long. Yeah, because it's slow.
It's so slow. But
Yeah.
I looked it up because I was like, all right, let me see if that's an option.
Mm-hmm.
I said 2 days.
All right, y'all. So I was on the phone with my homegirl. We were catching up. So, of course, it was a good distraction while I was retwisting, like, the top of my hair. You know, just talking on the phone and hee ha ha and catching up with my homegirl. And I was able to, you know, work the top and retwist it. And I love doing my own retwist, especially just doing the top of the hair, because it's like, you know, I could save my coin and then I'm able to, you know, nurture my hair myself and, you know, make it look decent for at least a week or 2 before my hair starts to buzz up again. But yeah, so this is just me retwisting, and then I'll put some music as we get through. But actually, before we get into the music, like, if you guys are new here, let me know down below if you clicked on this video because you have locks yourself. And if you enjoyed this video, I want to try to, you know, take care of my hair more, like have like a routine when it comes to my locks. I tend to get them done at least every 2 months. But yeah, so let me know. And then I know I didn't mention the products that I did use, but if you guys are interested, I'll make a like Amazon storefront with the items that I picked up from there, including the lock gel that I use. I like the lock gel that I use because it doesn't have like the white residue on there. But yeah, y'all. So let me know down below, like, how long have y'all had y'all locks? Are y'all enjoying the journey? What products are your favorite that you find using? Like, let's have a little chit chat down below in the comments. But yeah, y'all. So no more yapping. Let's get into some music.
It was all a dream, just a new girl on the scene. Got your face on magazines. How it feel is killing me. Body you care to see. Plenty fire in my eyes, just the way I like to be. Will I stay, will I leave? I can figure out myself when I'm distant in my world. I can hold on to the past and be absolutely mad, but I go up the streets just searching for my wings. If you know where I'll find it, I could take a limousine just for all burning, burning and burning, burning, burning and burning, burning, burning and burning, burning, burning and burning. Don't you rush into these games. These games will kill you. Don't let them decide. Sweet words are not true. Real love isn't blind. And you can bet on it. Yeah, you can bet on it. Burning, burning and burning. Burning, burning and burning. Burning, burning and burning. Burning, burning and burning. Burning,
Okay, but at least I retwisted the top half of my head. So I'll look decent for work. Maybe I'll
Oh,
do
I'm
this.
so happy. Wait, you talking about Memorial Day? After Memorial Day,
Yeah.
you'll be back to your regular schedule.
Yeah, starting in June. The week
Okay.
after
Oh, no, but I was
Memorial.
thinking about 4th of July.
Oh no. All right, y'all. I forgot to end the video, but let me just take it out just so I can show y'all the progress of my hair. I just had it wrapped in a do-rag to make sure it's nice and tight. My hair is a little bit damp, so for my ends, I'm just going to put the blow dryer on it. But this is my at-home retwist, and I'll probably take it out in the morning so y'all can see. But yeah, the hair definitely looks red. But yeah, I'll show y'all. I'll come back in the morning for sure to close it out. But this red is not going anywhere. But I just retwisted mainly the top, just so it's not too fuzzy. And it is what it is. I'm going to have this last me until, like I said, I get it, washed and all of that stuff. Later on, I'm gonna pull this apart, or maybe she can needle this. Maybe, yeah, I don't want to break it, but that is like so thin. Y'all see that? Hopefully it can stay so she can like crochet it, because I really just want to pull this off. Like, why are you? Should I just pull it off? No, I'm gonna leave it. But yeah, so this is my at-home retwist. I'll show y'all what it looked like tomorrow, but I just had the do-rag to keep it nice and tight. And then I'm gonna go sit under the dryer and watch some YouTube. Oh, my video is gonna drop. It's 8:26. My video drops at 9 on Sundays. If y'all are new here. But I couldn't talk earlier because I was literally on the phone. I was like, let me just talk on the phone while I retwist my hair. And we got it done. So I will see y'all in the morning. All right, y'all, this is the next day. I took out the clips and this is what we are looking like. So thank y'all so much for watching this video. Does it look auburn to y'all? Y'all let me know down below, because I wanted it to look like a burnt orange, almost ginger, but I don't know. Like, I feel like it's still considered red. Like, I feel like it's still considered red. Like, I don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna be halfway decent for the next 2 weeks. Hopefully this will last that long, but I don't know, with the gym it might not, because I'll be sweating and then my hair is like very, very soft. But then I'll just do it all over again next week or the week after if I need to. But yeah, y'all, and this is, remember, this is just like this half, like the back. Let me show y'all. Not a good example, but like y'all can't really see it anyways. But yeah, the hair is done. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I will see y'all in the next one. Love y'all. Bye.